What an offensive outpouring yesterday. Unfortunately, we almost blew it. But that was now the 14th out of 90 games that we have scored 8 runs or more, which is 15% of the time. And it's the 14th out of 37 wins that we score 8 or more runs, which is 37% of the time. That's a high percentage. It is Monday, July 6th, 2026. 8 days until the All-Star game, which is on July 14th. Our only representative, and rightfully so, is Juan Soto. It is 28 days until the trade deadline on August 3rd. Who will stay and who will go now? We are on the road in Atlanta, Georgia, at Truist Park. I am the Mets head, talking all things New York Mets, with a preview of game 91, the last game of the series versus the Atlanta Braves. If you enjoy my content, I ask that you please like and subscribe to the Mets Head on YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, and Instagram. The traveling Dingleberries and I traveled to Atlanta to see the Braves when they were still playing at Turner Field back in 2007. On that trip, I had pneumonia, but I still flew to Atlanta on the last day of school. I worked as a teacher. We flew to Atlanta, then drove to Tampa. Then we went to Disney World and Universal Studios. Then we saw the Marlins. And then went on a cruise for 3 days. The number of the day is 16. We are now 37 and 53. 16 games under 500. Last place in the NL East. 16 games behind Atlanta. About 12 games out of the last wildcard spot. We have the 27th best record in the league, which is also the 4th worst record. The Royals, the Angels, and the Rockies are all tied for last. On the mound for the METS'HEAD in the Battle of the Dominican Republic is 30-year-old right-hand pitcher Freddie Peralta from Moca, República Dominicana. He is 6'4", 198 pounds. He is a 2-time All-Star in 2021 and 2025 and was a Cy Young finalist that year. He was 5th in voting behind winner Paul Skeens, Christopher Sanchez, Yoshinobu Yamamoto, and Logan Webb. He was originally signed by the Mariners as an international free agent in 2013 and was eventually traded to Milwaukee in 2015 for Adam Lind. In January, he was traded to us along with Tobias Myers in exchange for Jet Williams and Brandon Sproat. I think we had really high hopes for Peralta, but I'm not sure this is going to work out too well for us in the long run. Jet is still in the minors. He's only batting .230 with the 725 OPS. 9 home runs, 19 stolen bases. Sproat has pitched in 16 games. He is 3-4 with a 5.28 ERA, 80 strikeouts in 75 innings with 34 walks. He would fit right in with our team. but he is only 25, and Jet is 22. When Peralta is 30, may not resign with us, and so we give them up for a 1 year rental for us. This is Peralta's 9th year in the majors. Up until this year, he pitched in 213 games. He was 70-42 with a 3.59 ERA. He now has about 1,200 strikeouts and about 1,000 innings with 360 walks, which is about a walk every 2.5 innings. Last year, he pitched in 33 games. He was 17-6 with a 2.70 ERA, 204 strikeouts in 176 innings with 66 walks, about every 2.5 innings. This year, he's pitched in 17 games. He is 5-6 with a 4.53 ERA, 88 strikeouts in 91 innings with 35 walks. Again, a walk every 2.5 innings. In his last outing against Toronto, he pitched 4 innings, giving up 5 runs on 7 hits and 3 walks with 4 strikeouts, and got the loss. He pitched against Atlanta on June 14th, pitched 5 innings, giving up 1 run on 4 hits and 1 walk with 2 strikeouts, and got the win. In his career against Atlanta, he's pitched in 10 games. He is 6-2 with a 4.01 ERA, 56 strikeouts in 49 innings with 24 walks, which is basically a walk every other inning. The current roster of Braves are batting .228 against him with a .717 OPS, 23 hits on 101 at-bats with 5 home runs. And there's plenty of guys in the lineup that are hitting them pretty good. Austin Riley's doing the best, 7 for 18. That's a .389 average with 2 home runs. Matt Olson is 4 for 13. That's a .308 average with a home run. Drake Baldwin is 2 for 3 against them. And Dom Smith and Michael Harris are both 2 for 6. We're going to have to score some more runs. On the mound for Atlanta in this battle of the Dominican Republic is 32-year-old right-hand pitcher Reynaldo Lopez, who is from San Pedro de Macorís in the Dominican Republic. He is 6'1", 225 pounds. He originally signed as an international free agent with Washington in 2012. He has pitched for Washington. He pitched 6+ years for the White Sox, LA Angels, the Guardians, and this is his 3rd year with Atlanta. He is a 1-time All-Star in 2024 for the Braves. This is his 11th year in the majors. He's pitched in 288 games. He is 51-55 with a 3.90 ERA, 812 strikeouts and 872 innings with 315 walks. About a walk every inning, 2.5 innings. Last year, he only pitched in 1 game in the majors. He only pitched 1 inning last year. Shoulder injury that required arthroscopic surgery on his right shoulder and missed most of the year. It looks like he only pitched 1 game. This year, he's pitched in 20 games. He is 4-1 with a 3.31 ERA, 46 strikeouts in 51 innings with 22 walks. His walks are up even higher this year. It's a walk every 2.3 inning. I think he's mostly a reliever, but has been a starter due to all the injuries Atlanta has, if you didn't notice, that Ronald Acuna has not played in the series. He's on the IL, as is Sean Murphy, Ha-Sung Kim, Spencer Strider, Robert Suarez. Martin Perez is now hurt. Perez went on the IL yesterday after taking a line shot to his arm from Soto. Strider is on the 60-day IL. I don't know how long he's supposed to be out for. He pitched against us on June 14th, Flag Day. He pitched 1 inning, gave up no runs with no hits and 2 walks with a strikeout. But in his career against the Mets, he's pitched against them in 10 games. He is 2-2 with a 2.13 ERA. 23 strikeouts in 25 innings with 16 walks. It's a walk every inning and a half. The current roster of Mets are only batting 175 against them with a 598 OPS, 7 hits and 40 at-bats with 1 home run. My ideal lineup against the Braves, A.J. Ewing should lead off. He's our second best hitter against righties. Bo Bichette to bat second at second base. I think would be best for us. He is 2 for 4 with a double against Lopez. Of course, our all-star and best hitter, Juan Soto, should bat third, 1 for 2 with a walk against Lopez. I would bat Lindor fourth, and then I bat Alvarez fifth. Alvarez is our second best right-hand hitter on the team, and I think he should be not down in the lineup, but in the middle to try to protect Lindor and Soto. I think it'd be very good to have someone in front of Alvarez that can steal bases to try to stay out of the double play. Then I bet Ben sixth in right field. I play Young seventh at first base. I keep seeing things about, Young should start every game. Young's really not doing that well this year. It's not like he was in the beginning of the season. He's only batting 223, so calm down, but he needs to start every game. Eddie's batting 223, mostly against right-hand pitchers. Against lefties, he's batting 083 with a 298 OPS. That's why Vientos is starting against lefties. It doesn't make sense to start Young against lefties. I think Beatty should bat eighth in left field or first base, then put Young in left field. Either way, he is 0 for 2 with a walk against Lopez. I wouldn't say you should bench him, but, there's really no one else to play over him. You just have to keep playing him until you have more options. I think when Polanco and Robert come back, there's a good chance Beatty will be on the bench. And I think they should probably switch Ewing to second base. I think when Polanco and Robert come back, Mauricio and Wagaman will be the ones that will be gone, since the new manager doesn't use them anyway. Even in situations they should be used in, really doesn't make sense to me. And then I bat Mauricio ninth. I play him at third base because I will keep saying it. If he learns how to hit major league pitching, he will be a Gold Glove third baseman one day. And there is a reason for why I say you should bat the guys the way you should. With Benj, Young, Beatty, Mauricio, and Ewing, all left-hand hitters, batting in the row from sixth to first, it's very likely that they will bring in a left-hand pitcher to face Benj. Benj is better against lefties than righties. but you would not pinch hit for him. When Young comes up, you should pinch hit. Beatty should be left in because he can play a lot of positions defensively. And then you can pinch hit for Mauricio. That's if you need offense. If you don't need offense, leave those guys in. They're better defensively. So it's possible they won't bring in the lefty for bench, but they will bring him in for Young. So you would hit him with a right-hand hitter. Beatty's not bad against lefties. Again, you could pinch hit for Mauricio, get another right-hand hitter, and it's possible they might take the lefty out at that point for Ewing, although I would face Ewing. So if I was the other team, I'd bring in a lefty for Young, Beatty, and Mauricio, but then you could turn that around to your advantage by having right-hand hitters bat instead of the lefties. So the matchups don't seem to be in our favor in this game. In the battle of the República Dominica, their pitcher pitches better against us. Their hitters hit better against our pitcher. Let's hope we can stay out of the cellar, stay away from the worst record in the major leagues. But if that happens, then maybe the fire sale begins. I believe we're going to be big sellers at this trade deadline, and I will definitely talk about that when I talk about the team at the All-Star break, where I will grade every player and whether I think they should be traded or not. I'm sure there'll be a lot more guys that would want to trade than to keep. But let's go, Mets go. Until next time, I'm Juan Gan.